All right, Stream City, baby. Big day today in the video game world as we have the MLB The Show announcement. Jazz Chisholm is on the cover, so congrats to him. We will look at my championship games. Now, I feel like when you do playoff games, and they already got these contests up, it's easier, right? Obviously, because you're down to four. So you want to do a little projections, I would say. And what I've been stressing on this, play small contests, right? We want to chase. And look at, you see, number one, dollar entry. And you guys can say all you want. You only won $12. It's a start. I won 12 times my money to win 12 bucks in a this was 118 people. I only had to beat 117 people. That's still a lot of people. But these other tournaments, like look at the free one I entered. This 140 score had me finish 147, netting me $5 out of 87,000 people. Now there's contests that range from when you have a dollar buy-in, they start small, like at 118, but people go right to the the 3 max, the 20 max, and those are in the thousands, and then you get to 20,000, you get to 40,000. The more people, the harder it is. Now this is a free contest. This is even harder because you have 87,000 entries. I'm curious to see what was the worst line. I bet the worst lineup was a bunch of people hit reserve and never put their lineup in. As you see, the bigger the contest in terms of entries, the higher the score. 153.04 took down this. 140, 13 points less, took down a 118 person. Now, I started doing this a lot more because I got a lot of advice. Even this score at 112, that and probably I don't know if I can get access to the other tournaments. I don't know. Roto Grinders might have it. And when you're playing the day of, you can see live tournaments going on. I do have a Roto Grinders account. Let's see if they have any scores. Probably not. I think you have to subscribe. But I'm interested to see like what the $1 million results. Okay, so 2 games. This is the fourth down, the $20 250 entries. This was the winning lineup, I think. Why can't I find leaderboard? Oh, wow. Oh, crap. That makes me sick. Oh, man. Oh, so this was 129.54 was the winning lineup, and I scored 140. And what would that have netted me? A lot of money, right? $200,000 if I had played that lineup. That's if I had played that lineup. All right, maybe don't listen to me. Well, I mean, listen. All right, this is the Millionaire Tournament. 158.04. Okay. That was the winner. very correlated lineup. See, you play Philly, Sanders, running backs correlate the defense. Stack 3 and 4, brought it back. Yeah, that's a good lineup. Let's see. I'm assuming my lineup was probably duplicated. 140.74. All right, so if I would enter the millionaire tournament at $20, yeah, $400. Now, play action. $3 entry. Yeah, wow, 162. You see how the scores go higher? I can't believe in this that was so low. Oh, even in the Wildcat. Wow. The Wildcat buy-in is expensive. Okay. Well, again, you got to start somewhere, right? But I do feel like overall, because look at, I put in 4 lineups, 1 hit. And here was my construction. I like the Eagles defense. For some reason, I was big on Miles Sanders because there's a correlation. If Philly's defense dominates, usually defense to running back, that's the correlation. You can still bring it back with McCaffrey. I thought about it. I wanted to get a little bit different. I didn't need to, though. I still won this, but I really didn't need to because of Mixon at 6,500. But I figured this. I figured Mahomes was going to have to throw a lot in this game, so I wanted 3 of his pass catchers. And I figured the correlation is Mixon would run some in. You know, I mean, I don't know what's going on with Cincinnati. I feel like they don't. Let's not beat them up too much, but I thought it was weird yesterday how much they did not run the ball with their defensive line getting so dominated. So that was interesting to me. But that was my thinking. Like, and I had a feeling that Mahomes was going to be low owned. Same with Valdez-Scantling. And I'm surprised because they really didn't have a lot. And, I looked at the last time he played Cincinnati, and I think he had a pretty good game. 6 for 71. And, I needed to, Kelsey was a lock. He was in all my lineups. So this was, when I go into these playoff games, I pick a few guys that I'm like, that's a core. And yesterday my core was really Chase, McCaffrey, Kelsey. How do I get those 3 in the lineup? And I felt like I can't. So I went off of Chase and I said for 5,400 I could get the same kind of ceiling game from T. Higgins, where if you come off Kelsey and McCaffrey, it's not the same. Higgins could produce just like Chase. McCaffrey, Kelsey, you take him out, good luck. And I just went with Goddard a little bit different. I thought maybe he'd steal some touchdowns down, and that was my thinking. But that, Sanders, you should play. In that game yesterday, I didn't think Philly really had a chance, even with Brock Purdy. So that was my. Can I look at my lineups? Yeah, recent lineups. So I won 17 with that lineup. My second lineup was a stack of Burrow, Chase, Higgins, even Mixon. Brought it back with Pacheco, Kelsey, Tony. This lineup was terrible. But it didn't really seem like it was going to be a passing day for Hurts, even though I had Hurts in a couple lineups. And then this was my... Geez, I mean... I don't know who won this showdown. This was free. Valdez-Scantling is probably in the winning lineup. Oh, T. Higgins. Look at that. 1 player, and he didn't play the quarterback. That's rare. Usually the guy, but in these things you can get nuts. So good luck. Thanks for watching, and can't wait for the big game.